Hi everybody, this is Sunny from Sunny Side Up Journals, and today I'm going to film a quick video that swatches, where I'm going to be swatching some, sorry my desk is so messy, I'm going to be swatching some new journals that I bought, and the thing that I'm going to be doing today, instead of swatching pens, I'm actually going to see how these hold up to watercolor. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I really enjoy having a watercolor base down on a lot of my journal pages. And because these are going to be, or one of these at least, is going to be my next journal, I want to make sure that they can stand to have some watercolor on them and not just completely fall apart. So let's give it a try. This one here, I actually have two that are similar. One is dot grid and one is grid paper. These are Nemo sign. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but it's Japanese journal paper, and gosh, it is so smooth. It's like butter. I think I could ice skate on this. So I'm actually going to flip to the very last page and swatch on here. So this is the grid paper. I don't know if you can see okay. All right. And then this is dot grid paper. Is it not? Oh, I thought this was dot grid. This is just plain. Okay. So I'm not going to swatch both of them because it's the same paper. It's just one has different marking. So I'm going to put this one aside. And I'm going to, let's fill my bowl here with water, activate my brush. I'm going to do, I think this is Quin Rose, which is my all-time favorite color. And I'm liking how it's turning out. Am I? I don't know. It's definitely warping the page quite a bit, but it's not bleeding through. It actually feels dry on the other side. Okay. All right, we're going to set that aside and see what it looks like when it's a little drier. This is a Clairefontaine journal. It's just regular lined paper. I like this one a little less because I don't like lined paper, but I still want to make sure that, it can stand to get some watercolor on it. And oh, it's so funny. The lines actually seem to resist the watercolor. That's so bizarre. Okay. It's okay. It's not super warping the paper like it was doing on the Nemo sign. And oh, it's dry on the other side. Okay, that's a good sign. Okay, so I'm going to have to, this one doesn't stay flat as easily, so I'm going to sort of, what can I put on here? Here we go, matte medium. Yeah, and I should have cleaned off my space prior to filming, but I try to keep it real. This is CD Notebook. I know a lot of folks like this. This is also lined paper. I think I'm actually going to use this for work. So I don't think that I'll be watercoloring in it, but since we're swatching, I get a little fuzzy in there. I think it's like fiber, wool fiber. As I do work with yarn a lot, that gets everywhere. Okay. So that's doing okay. That doesn't have the resist, the lines don't have the resist that the Clairefontaine paper does. Oops. But this is definitely thinner, and it's not wet, but it's like, like a little, you can definitely sense the water on the other side. Okay. So yeah, my gut feeling about this was that I didn't think that I was going to want to journal in it, but rather, you know, keep it as an actual notebook for taking notes during meetings and such. And then this, I'm super excited about. This is a Midori A5 dot grid paper. So this one is dot grid. And this is the one that I'm really hoping will work out. And let's see. That's just inner paper. Okay, so this is one of the pages, and I'm going to just move my palette. Ooh, okay. It's definitely doing well here. Okay, whoops. And it is warping the paper a little bit, but it feels pretty dry on the other side, and it's already like, oh no, it's not already dry. I thought it was, but there I go, making little fingerprints on it. Cool, good job. Good job being super patient, Sunny. Okay, so let's go back to this first one. That was the Nemo sign paper. It's already dry, mostly dry. It did not bleed through to the other side, but it definitely created some heavy warping. You can see that there are like definite water imprints in on the other page, so I'm not sure that I would be able to work on this side and on the other side. I probably could. It did not bleed through though. That's important to note. Here's the Clairefontaine. Pretty dry already. And I haven't paused this video or anything. This is just real time, folks. Okay, that looks pretty good actually. I'm really impressed with this paper. Huh. Okay. I guess I can close it because it's dry. This is the one, excuse me. I'm talking to a bottle of matte medium. This is almost dry except for that little piece. I'm just gonna do. Okay, that's okay. And that, yeah, that behaved like the Nemo sign paper. Okay. All right, that's okay. Because again, I don't think I was going to use that for a fancy art journal anyway. This is still in the process of drying a little bit, but besides the warping, I think it's doing a pretty good job. Actually, it did warp quite a bit. And it's a thinner paper than the Nemo. No, it's about the same as the Nemo sign paper. But it's actually doing okay. I think I like that. I don't think it's as warpy, is that a word, as this right here. So I think I'm actually liking how this turned out. Ooh. Thank you so much for joining me for this little swatchathon, this little brief video. I hope you enjoyed it, and you will definitely see one of these two notebooks in the future in my journal videos. Take care.